And then what drives you? What is your Southern Cross? What is that general direction thing that continually drives you in trying to address a number of these issues? And I'm not saying that that's any different than it was pre-COVID, but we found that this past year has been, in part for many people, a chance to rethink, a chance to do that great reset for their own lives as well. And I would just encourage you to be able to keep that mindset that the more you know what drives you directionally, the more you can help others to be able to do that as well, the better future we'll all have.
What I remember the most is around lifelong learning. So how people will adapt, and how actual teacher will be able to adapt themselves to the new platform, from a traditional school to the online platforms such as Udemy and Coursera.
Thank you, Arthur. Craig, Saphin.
The learning experience is a very personal thing for everyone. So every learning experience needs to be unique. And so the thing that jumped out to me, what Gary said, was how to learn, what to learn, and how to help those people learn.
I agree with my group saying, like, talent is very important and learning should be lifelong, and practice is even more important than talent. So efforts need to be taken if you want to be an expert in any area. So
my key takeout is that there's a transformation that's been underfoot. It's been accelerated because of the pandemic and COVID, but there's a significant and dramatic revolution underway, and that's turning us all into what's very exciting, lifelong learners. It taps exactly into where NextTech is positioned to fulfill that mission. And that was very exciting for me.
Thanks, Jeff. Dawn Griffiths.
Thank you, Cassandra. I think it's that, that next step of learning is actually here now, and that, we need to just get on board, embrace it, sort of enjoy it in that sort of learning way.
Thank you. Jonti.
Gary had a slide that said that we might be alive for 100 years or working for 100 years, which is a bit scary. And, in order to be successful, so that we don't have to work 100 years, we have to constantly evolve and constantly learn. And that definitely is something that resonated with me, and I will take from this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Diana.
So for me, I think that need to really teach young people that love of learning, because it's really not about age at all. It's around how you learn and making sure that you're constantly challenged, because if you're not challenged, you're not learning. So pushing people into that growth mindset zone and helping those around us to develop, whether it's reverse mentoring, or actually learning the experience someone needs, because people will change careers many times through those 100 years. And all we know, the only thing we still know 100% is that things will change again. And if we don't teach that agility and the ability to cope with change, we won't be able to actually move forward.
Agree, definitely. Hendrik.
Yes, for me, it was just amazing to see how things that I've worked on in the last 20 years have coming together. And it's like there's this understanding that keeping on trying to do things that we've done it for hundreds of years, it's not going to do it going to the future. The expectations are different. The world is different. And the really crucial point for me was that the learning in the future has to happen in context and at the time where it's needed. So I've seen in my working career that when you've got those elements in place, the results are transformational. I mean, the results are beyond what anyone can expect. And all these things that we suffer with, a lack of engagement, dehumanization of the workplace, results, success, different management styles or good management styles that are in absence, all of these things can be fixed, and they come right almost by themselves without effort. So I found that very good.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Etienne.
For the industrial work, the industrial learning past, rest in peace. That's all I can say. I think it's really exciting. I think we've heard a lot of problems with COVID and learning, but I think it's just exciting what's going to happen. I'm really excited to be part of this.
Excellent. Thank you. Mark Pransky.
What I take away is something that Dawn said when she talked about little kids learning to walk and how they just go through all the things and picking themselves up and everything. They don't care about anything or any of the possibilities. They just want to walk, and they're going to get there, and eventually they all do get to walk.
Lovely day. Miriam.
I think I'm just going to say that I think it's really exciting that people are getting together to talk about these issues. The COVID is changing our world before our eyes, and I was very interested to hear how people see that. And Gary's comments were terrific. But yeah, there's a whole community of people all over the world thinking about this stuff. So I think we're going to be okay.
I wrote down, I think I might have actually misheard something, but it could be like a good mutation. That was called the paradise of work. And maybe if we're going to be working for 100 years, then we need to be focused on making work a paradise rather than a chore.
Interesting, definitely. Warren.
There was a lot of interesting insights, but the one that stood out for me was definitely the growth mindset and then learning the skills later on.